Hello and welcome back to TCG Dreamland. We have more X Record today. So a couple updates from the last video. I'm recording this shortly after I recorded the last video. And I have a couple updates. One was super embarrassing. We actually didn't have 10 hits. We only had 9 hits because I accidentally put a rare up with the super rares. So we only had 9 hits, which is actually pretty typical. You get 8 or 9 hits in a box, so that's typical. The other update is I was going to tell you I wasn't familiar with these, the update pack cards, so I decided to look them up, and I can see now why the packs are going for like $14 a piece. This Wizardmon is like $7. This Okuamon is like $20. Like, holy crap, is this like the best version of the update pack you can get? There's 6, it says 6 types in total. So I'm wondering if we got the best one or if the update packs are just kind of like that. It'll be interesting to see. Tumblemon is our regular box topper. Let me take these packs out and then I'll open this update pack. And then I might even just search for them right now. There will be some that are higher than the pack price, and then there will be some that are lower than the pack price. So I'm assuming that not every card that can come out of these update packs are going to be like $10 to $20. So Boutmon, that's interesting. And then we've got another Okuamon. Oh, interesting. So there's like multiple versions. So there's a non-foil one, and then there's a foil one. So it's probably this version of Okuamon that's the $20 one. So that should probably go in a top loader. Boutmon, let's see Boutmon. Boutmon, oh, this one's less than $1. So yeah, there are some that are good and some that aren't. Let me check this Okuamon again real quick, though. So is there a non-foil version and a foil version? Oh, there is. So there's non-foil version and foil version. So the non-foil, they're actually close in price. The non-foil is $21, and then the foil is $23. So they're close in price, which makes sense because it's a game that is, primarily made of players. So people just buy whichever one is cheapest, and then, they buy the cheap ones, and then the next highest price is now the lowest one. So when it's a game that isn't heavily bought by collectors, and instead it's heavily bought by players, the foil prices and the non-foil prices tend to be somewhat similar, actually. So that's not surprising, but wow. That's a $20+ card out of a box topper pack. That's pretty crazy. I think there was another one, I forget which set it was. I think it was it this one? I think it was Double Diamond. See, I don't know if you can see it on there because it's not in focus. But there's an anniversary pack that comes in Double Diamond. And I think there's cards that you can get out of those Double Diamond anniversary packs that are like $50. So this is kind of like that, I guess. There's like, a promo pack on the top that has old cards in it, and for some reason they're like super expensive. So definitely we made a profit on that last box, I'd say, considering I bought it for, after tax was like 77 and change. I'm in a state with really high sales tax. First super rare by Humond. We'll put that there. So yeah, after opening just one box, I can see why these boxes are going for over MSRP, because they got some pretty cool chase cards in it. Sunrise Buster, another super rare already, Wargreymon. I think we had both of these in the last box, but there's only 10 super rares in the set, so you're going to get most of them in every box. Probably going to get 7 or 8 of them. Not 7 or 8. How many? 6 or 7. Yeah, because you get 8 or 9 in a total hits. So 2 minus that. So be, yeah, 6 or 7. So you get 6 or 7 of the 10 in a box. All right, just rares in that pack. Okuwamon X Antibody, Pegasusmon, Metal Impulse, Sunrise Buster for the rares. Well, that last card's kind of messed up on the back there. I didn't actually look at the condition of our alt arts from the last box. Maybe I'll do that in this one because I'm opening the packs a little bit faster. Super rare, Metal Garurumon. So this is that card. It's got a little bit of white at the top. A little bit of white right there in the top middle. Right there. It's unfortunate. 3 hits already though. All right, let's see what we got here. Daigo. I don't know if we got that tamer in the last box. Agumon Metal Storm, first rare. Rise Greymon X Antibody, second rare. I haven't actually looked up to see if there are any good rares in the set. Sometimes there's even good rares in the set that'll be like between $1 and $2. It's like if you get multiple $1+ rares in a box, that actually can add quite a bit to the EV. Ooh, Magnamon X Antibody. That's the regular version. We got the alt art in the last one. That's just the regular version. Up to 4 hits already. Let me just make sure that there isn't a rare up there. Yep, they're all super rares. Can't believe I made that mistake. I think that's like the second time I've made that mistake on this channel. Accidentally put a rare up in the hit pile, and then I'm like, oh, look how many hits we got. Right, Soul Digitalization and a Grandis Scissor. I think those were in the same pack together in our last box. That's weird. All right, next one. We've got a cool Fujinmon Full Art Uncommon. Just messing up my piles here. All right, Tokomon. Got Grand Dracmon, and that is an an alt art. Well, I was trying to say it's an Omnimon Merciful Mode. Omnimon Merciful Mode. Interesting. Just looking up the price real quick. That's actually not bad. So currently the market price on this is $18.82. Wow, look at the 4 Digivolves. Evolve it from a bunch of stuff. Well, that's our alt art, so I should put it up in the middle. I like putting the cool stuff in like right in the middle there. First thing your eye's drawn to. So not a bad alt art. There are actually, I think, I was saying in the last video, there's fewer alt arts in this set. Oh wow, this Magnamon is $5.60 for a super rare. It's actually pretty good. What I was saying in the last video is that this set has fewer alt arts than the previous handful of sets. That's pretty cool. Magnadramon. I can talk, I swear. This set has fewer alt arts than the previous handful of sets, and I actually like that a lot. It makes the pool smaller, because if you look at some of the sets, Double Diamond, I'm not sure if Next Adventure was that way, New Awakening was probably that way, because that was the last standard set before this one. There's like, some of the alt arts are like $3, $4. It's like when you have that many alt arts in a set, people aren't really looking for most of them. Like they choose the couple that they like, and then they want those ones, and most of them fall by the wayside. But this set, because there's so few of them, I mean, the cheapest alt art is $5, and then the next cheapest is $11. So basically, as long as you don't get a Grademon alt art, like you're pretty good. $10 for the second least expensive. The second least expensive, the second cheapest is $11. So that's pretty good. So I like having fewer alt arts in a set. Grademon, first rare, and we've got a super rare, Dex Dorugo Ramon. What the heck? Dex Dorugo Ramon. Dorugo Ramon. Man, I swear, I can speak English, I swear. It's just these cards are like crazy words. Said Dorugo Raymond. Everybody loves Dorugo Raymond. All right. Raijinmon. Fujinmon. First rare. Jellymon. That's kind of cool. I think there's an alt art version of this rare. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Grademon. So we are on the second half of the box now. We've gotten 6 hits. One of them being an alt art, so we're still looking for either a secret rare or another alt art. We did not get a secret rare in our last box, so I'd like to get one out of this box. War Growlmon and a Dino Tigermon, pretty cool. Cool looking card. Tesla Jellymon, that's pretty cool. It's like a person wearing a jellyfish for a hat. It's kind of weird. Kind of cool in a weird way. Weird in a cool way. All right, first rare. We've got Weregarurumon, X Antibody, and then a Metal Impulse option. Whoops, don't go right to the rares. Go right to the uncommons, though. Pangemon. Man, I really like that. If there was like a full art or a rare Pangemon, I would be collecting those. Alphamon, full art rare. All right. Tumblemon, so there's the regular of our box topper. Are all the box toppers uncommons in this set? Oh, there we go. So there's the regular super rare version of our alt arts. We got both versions in the same box. Omnimon Merciful Mode. Our next pack, coming down to the last few here, we should get one more hit. Got Magnadramon X Antibody. Oh, there's our secret rare. Very nice. Very nice. That is, oh. Okay. This is not just a secret rare. This is actually a secret rare alt art. This card that I'm holding right here, market price $66.64. This one card almost paid for the box. That is the top hit in the set. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I mean, just this card and our Kowugamon? Okuamon, that's right. Okuamon and Deathmon, these two cards pay for the box. Everything else is just gravy. So you can you can definitely see why these boxes are going for above MSRP. That is a $67 card basically. Lowest listing is actually currently above market price, which means that that card is selling, is what that means. It means that all of the listings that were lower than market price at one point have been bought. So now the cheapest one is actually above market price. So not only is it an expensive card, but it's actually being bought as well. Sometimes you see really expensive cards, but that's just because someone posted it for really expensive. There's like, you look at it and there's like only a handful of them have sold, but you know, they're just expensive even though the volume of sales is really low. But then sometimes a card's, you know, expensive and has a large volume of sales. Magnadramon, Dino-Rexmon. All right, that card, probably grab a top loader, like while we're doing our little wrap up. Some of the cards, if the card is over 50, I don't usually, you know, sleeve and top load cards because then there's like a lot of glare because I have so much, I have, you know, 3 different lights pointing at all the cards here. Wow, the 9th hit. Very nice. I was not expecting another hit. So that's a 9th hit out of this box that was already very profitable. I think this box is probably close to $100 in value because some of these super rares are $5. This was a very good box. I guess it does help when you get the highest card in the set, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, very nice box. So let me grab a sleeve and a top loader, because when a card is over $50, that deserves to be top loaded in the video. Very nice. Probably going to keep this one. Let's look at the condition real quick. You know, it's not, I wouldn't call this a 10. I wouldn't call this a graded 10. Some tiny little white specks. I don't know if you can see right there, along the top. So it's not amazing condition. It kind of looks like the machine it was cut on wasn't quite sharp enough to make a perfectly clean cut is what it looks like. I've noticed that a lot recently in multiple TCGs. I think it's part of the problem is that they're just going through such a high volume of cards. They're printing so many cards that the quality control just isn't there like it used to be. So the quality control is a little bit worse, and then also the machine maintenance is a little bit worse just because they're trying to crank out so many cards in such a small amount of time. But yeah, 2 alt arts, one of them a secret rare alt art. This was a fantastic box. So I hope you enjoyed. I have one more video coming up. I have one more box I haven't opened yet. I haven't even recorded it yet. So one more box of X Record. So I hope you'll join me for that. Please subscribe if you want to see that so you know when I upload it, and I'll see you guys then.